Greetings from RADE Garage. In this installation video, I will show you how to install our side panniers on the CFmoto 450 MT. These parts you will get from us: base for the side panniers, support for the base of the side panniers, and extension for the side panniers. Also, you will get this M8 by 90 bolts, M6 by 16 bolts, M6 washers, M6 self-locking nuts, 2 tube spacers with 18 diameter, 2 tube spacers with 28 diameter, and M8 washers for the flathead bolts. For installation, we recommend you these tools: Allen key size 6, 5 and 4, wrench size 13 and 10, flat screwdriver, Allen key size 6 for the socket wrench, and drill which can make a hole to 30 mm diameter. You will need the drill only if you don't have holes on the side panels at the rear of the bike. In this chapter, I will show you how to remove the original rear rack with the handles, so we can then install RADE Garage side panniers. We start by removing this plastic holder. To do that, we need to remove these 4 bolts, and you will need Allen key size 5. When you remove the plastic holder for the bags, you will now see 2 bolts which we must remove. You will need Allen key size 6. We need to remove the seat. You will unlock it on the left side. On the back you will lift it up and then you will push the seat back. Under seat there are 2 bolts with the hexagon head which we must remove, so we can then take out the handles with the rear rack. You will need wrench size 13. When we remove all the bolts, you just take out the rear rack with the handles. New models has already drilled these 2 holes on this side plastic, but on older versions we need to drill these 2 holes. So we need to remove this plastic. To do that, we need to remove this bolt and this bolt. To do that, you will need Allen key size 5. We must also remove these plastic pins. To remove them, you will need flat screwdriver, and we will push the middle inside. And then we will pop out the pins like this. Now we can take down this side plastic by pulling it from the bike. We need to remove the foot pegs for the passenger. To do that, we need to remove these 2 bolts. To do that, you'll need Allen key size 6. On the right side, you don't need to fully remove the passenger's foot peg because the exhaust will hold it. You just remove the original bolts. In this chapter, I will show you how to install the side panniers on the bike. We need to prepare the original plastic side panels so we can install the side panniers. To do that, we need to drill these two holes. On older versions from 2024, there is marks where the holes should be. The new versions from 2025 should have these holes already drilled from the factory. To drill the holes, you will need drill like this, which can make hole 30 millimeters diameter. First thing what we do is that we return the original side plastics. You will need to click them in this hole and this hole. Like this. Then you will use the original bolts and Allen key size 5. One bolt goes here and one bolt goes here. We will now install these plastic pins back into these two holes. We need to prepare these pins the way that you push the middle pin out like this, and then you can easily just install them and push the middle. Take the passenger's foot peg and the side support for the pannier rack. Line the holes like this. Then you will use the original bolts. Like this. And when you prepare it this way, you will mount it on the place where the foot pegs for the passengers were. You will use Allen key size 6 on the bolts. On the right side, you just take the support for the side panels. You will place it like this, and then you will use the original bolts. When you have both bolts at the place, you will need Allen key size 6, and we will fully tighten the bolts. Take the base for the pannier. These two bolts must be facing forward, so we can then mount them on the side support. Take this big tube spacer and bolt with the washer. Prepare it this way and mount the spacer like this. Then take the small tube spacer, again the bolt with the washer. When you have mounted like this, you will then need Allen key size 5, and we fully tight these two bolts. Take the M6 bolts, washers and self-locking nuts. The bolts goes here, and from the other side we will use the washer and the nuts. You will need wrench size 10 and Allen key size 4, and you will fully tight the bolts with the nuts. If you don't use our rear rack, you'll use the original bolts which we remove, and you will cover the holes by them. To fully tighten the bolts, you will need Allen key size 6. we will mount the seat back. If you are using small bags or legless system like Mosko Moto Legless 40 or 80, you can leave it like this. However, if you are using bigger bags, we recommend you to use this side panel extension. You will mount it through these 3 holes. You will need M6 bolts, washers and self-locking nuts. And also you will need wrench size 10 and Allen key size 4. Now we will fully tighten them.
The installation of Side Panniers is now complete and I hope you will enjoy it on everyday adventure.